Good afternoon, folks. Welcome back to Merton Hyundai and Ed's Garage. Today I want to show you the beautiful 2020 all-new redesigned Sonata Ultimate. So that's right, I've got this really nice white Sonata Ultimate behind me here, and I'm going to go over some of the cool features about this vehicle and some of the new design elements in regards to it. But it's a little jammed in here, so I need to get it out first. So let's go move the car. Let's go get in the driver's side. And oh, yeah, it's a little tight, isn't it? Well, you know what? That's not a problem, because this Sonata has Smart Park. Check this out. So here's the key. So what we're gonna do first of all is we're gonna hit the lock button, and you'll see the lights flash on there. All right, so beautiful turn signal lights on the vehicle. Then we're gonna fire it up. And then we're going to hit the reverse button on the remote, and we're going to walk our car out. But check this out. Watch what happens with the front wheels when I hit that button. It straightens out, and there she goes. And we're just going to walk our car back to a safe spot. And stop. As soon as I let my finger off of the button, the vehicle stops. Let's try that again. So forwards. There it goes. And you can see it's actually avoiding the other car now, and it's going to try to park properly in the line here. Check this out. So as long as we're holding the button down, it's lining itself up, straightening it out. Look at that. It is literally driving itself. It's not doing a great job of parking in the line, but pretty close. And we're just going to stop by letting off the button. Let's go backwards again. This is way too much fun, guys. Amazing. Oop, I got a little bit too close to the back of the vehicle there. All right, so there we go. Vehicle is shut off, and basically right when I let go of that button, it stopped. How cool is that? All right, I'm gonna reposition the car, and we'll continue the video. All right, so I've repositioned the vehicle so we can get a good look at it in this beautiful sunny day. Here we go, the 2020 Sonata Ultimate. Now, one of the things that you'll notice right on the front is Hyundai's wild new, hugely wide grill. So this is still meant to represent the cascading grill that I've spoken about in many of the other Hyundai videos. Definitely looks really cool. We do have some front parking sensors now, obviously, so that it can control itself. And the forward-facing radar system is behind the Hyundai badge. Looks really, really nice. We still have the air intake ports on either side for the air curtain pocket. And it looks like, I don't even know if these are, oh, they are real. Okay, so an additional air curtain pocket. So it looks like there's two. That's pretty cool. So that basically, those are going to create a curtain of air over the wheel well to reduce the Venturi effect and increase fuel economy. Now, one of the really cool things about the design here, look at the headlights going nuts in there in the refresh rate of the camera. Now, obviously in person, you can't see that. It just looks lit up. But I wanted to point out this really cool, unique technology that takes our daytime running light and goes from a light to a chrome strip. Now, it looks chrome right here already, okay? Really, really neat. Now, of course, it does have LED headlights, LED high beams, and you can see there's 4 projector headlights. Forward-facing camera right here. All right. It has the full 360 surround camera system. Now, one of the nice things about this vehicle as well, a pretty cool design element, is that the hood stretches all the way to the very, very front of the car. A lot of cars, you'll always notice a line right here where the hood stops. On this one, not so. The hood goes all the way to the end of the car. Another cool design element, right from the original prototype of the vehicle, this cut line right here. Now, very rarely does a cut line like that actually make it from the original prototype all the way into the design of the vehicle, and on the Sonata it did. Pretty awesome. We have 18-inch aluminum alloy rims, really nice tires, Pirelli tires. Of course, we have the marker lights on the mirrors, as always. There's the camera system for the side of the vehicle, and some really cool features with that, and I'll show you that in a bit. All right, we have the rear sensors starting at the side here. Awesome tail lights. You got that big stretch of the red light all the way around. Got that kind of lobster claw on either side. Chrome tip exhaust. Still carries over the cool little button for the trunk, but the trunk opens up all the way, which is really nice to see. And of course it is equipped with the smart trunk system as well. Huge trunk, lots of space in here. And of course it's still a 60/40 split rear bench. Love how they put the word Sonata all along the bottom there. It looks very luxurious. The paint is a pearl white in this one. You can see the metallic reflection, metallic fleck, which is awesome. Of course, it does have proximity entry. Go ahead and shut those lights off there. All right, so let's start in the back seats. Check this out. So, still all locked. There we go. All right, so rear seat passengers do get heated seats, 2 levels on either sides. And in the back, we have vent control as well as a USB port and a center cup holder armrest. Now, this seat currently is really far back. Now, the reason it's far back is because when you shut the vehicle off, there's a setting that allows the occupant of the driver's seat to get in and out of the car easily. So it's all the way back right now. As soon as you get in the car and start it, it moves forwards. But even with the seat where it is, you'll notice I actually, at 6'2", still have a pretty decent amount of room back here. So when the seat does come back, it's not going to crush me. All right, I got a nice flat floor with lots of space underneath the seat to stick my feet. And as far as headroom goes, as you can see, I have tons of headroom. 6'2", and I've got easily 2.5 inches of headroom still. Beautifully upholstered, leather interior. I've got the perforation in the seats, so that helps with heat and cool transfer to reduce it as well. So if your seats are really cold, you're not going to feel it quite as much as with a smooth leather, and subsequently for hot seats in the summer, you won't feel it as much either. All right, so that is the back seat area. Let's check out the front seat. All right, so yeah, as you can see, I'm really far back. Lots of room, but when I start the vehicle, there goes my seat. So that's, some people call it valet seating, some people call it easy access seating, but very, very nice indeed. Now on the door, one of the new design elements from Hyundai for the Sonata is the fact that they've integrated the door handle into the armrest. So a really clean look, nice soft material here, obviously all of this, all soft material. Hard plastic underneath, but that's pretty typical of most cars nowadays. Bose audio system. So this one has, I believe it's a 10-speaker audio system with a subwoofer in the back and the center channel up front. Memory seating for 2 people. Now, not only is that the seat, it's also the mirrors as well as the brightness on the dash. Also, all of the instrument cluster lights as well. All right, let's check out under the armrest here. Pretty good amount of space in there, just to give you an idea. Yep, so almost the size of a hand and about a hand deep. All right. Got the parking distance sensors button, different drive modes, we'll talk about that in a bit. Your view for your camera system. So when you're in drive, this one is really easy. You just put your foot on the brake and press the D button for drive. You get the 360 view camera system, as well as your forward-facing camera, which you can also switch to a top-down view, which again has the dynamic steering lines, or you can switch to parallel parking view, so you can see down the sides of the vehicle. You can change the brightness and change some of the settings as well, of course. Won't get into all that though, it's quite a bit. And of course, when you put the vehicle into reverse, it switches to the backup camera, which again has dynamic steering lines, as well as a top-down view with dynamic steering lines. So maneuvering this vehicle in tight spaces, super easy, especially considering the vehicle can do it itself. All right, having a look at the steering wheel, we've got the paddle shifters on the back. Now this vehicle is equipped with a 8-speed automatic transmission and a 2.5 liter, this is the turbo. Hyundai's got a new SmartStream technology, which allows it to take the advantage of both direct injection and multi-port injection. It's pretty cool. So as far as the climate control system, so a completely new redesigned climate control system. So we have obviously automatic dual zone climate. I'll turn it up a bit here so its fan slows down. You got your heated steering wheel still. This is pretty cool. So you've got your heated seats and your ventilated seats in the front on both sides. Really nice layout, easy to use. Further down we have USB port for the Apple CarPlay Android Auto, USB port to charge an additional phone, and also a wireless charging pad. All right, that's getting a little warm in here. Yeah, I'm going to turn that off because this vehicle, of course, is equipped with the massive panoramic sunroof, which will open that up now and cool it down a little bit in here. Beautiful. All right. Also up here, while we're here, this vehicle is also equipped with BlueLink. Now in Canada, you get 3 years of BlueLink for free. BlueLink is a telematic system which allows you to remotely start the vehicle with your cell phone, find it on a Google map, open or unlock the doors, lock the doors, and all sorts of other cool stuff. From here, you can call for remote roadside assistance, Google navigation assistance, and an SOS emergency button in case you see an emergency or have an emergency. Auto dimming rearview mirror with home link buttons underneath, so that's for your garage doors. And we still have a volume knob, so that's kind of nice to see. Still some sticker on there for protective services. There we go. All right, one of the neat things about this vehicle, which you'll notice, is there's a lot of this design, this little cascading look. You'll see that on the knobs, as well as the wheels, the center caps on the wheels. But also in the lower trims, you'll actually see it in the instrument cluster. It's pretty cool. It's almost like a little Easter egg. Now we are of course equipped with lane keep assist and highway follow assist. So when you're on cruise control, your highway follow assist will actually maintain your position in the lane as you're driving down the road. And of course you have adaptive cruise control as well. The voice recognition, of course, the built-in voice recognition sounds like,
please say a command.
That. And then of course you also have somebody setting off a car alarm. You also have the Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, so when you hold that button down, you'll access either the Siri Assistant or the Google Assistant, depending on what type of phone you've got. On the screen here, this is the same sort of Hyundai infotainment screen as they're using in the Palisade, the new Ioniq, the new Kona EV. So great entertainment system. Basically, you've got a split screen here from the start. You can actually access quickly each one of those different things that you see. You can further split the screen in a 2/3 section here and actually have little individual things on the right-hand side. Funny, you can actually have the map on twice, which is interesting. And that's actually customizable as well. So if we go to the home screen, open up the radio screen as an example. So you can actually have different things in here. They're called widgets. Right now we've got weather, radio, and map. However, if we go into the setup and then go into the advanced settings, you can actually change that. It's pretty cool. All right. So pretty easy system to use. Here's more of that cascade look there. So redesigned turn signal stock and wiper stock. So Hyundai's finally gotten rid of their boring old turn signal stock and wiper stock and replaced it with something a little more flashy. So that's kind of nice. We have power seats, of course, on the front seats. In the Ultimate, you get power seats on both sides. And we have adjustable tilt, height, backrest, and two-way lumbar support. And on the passenger side, we have adjustable, let's see, forwards, back, and backrest. All right. Well, there you have it. There's a pretty quick rundown. Oh, I forgot something that's pretty fun. We actually get a blind view monitor on either side. How cool is that? Very neat. And also, when you change the drive modes, your instrument cluster changes and has this cool little animation every time you change. So you got smart mode. So smart mode will basically adjust the driving mode based on how it feels you're driving. Normal mode is kind of the same as any other car. Sport mode tightens up the steering wheel, but also gives you a bit more kick. Tries to keep the revs up by keeping you in a lower gear longer. And then custom is customizable. So to change custom settings, you just go into your advanced settings and you can kind of go through all of that and change it. The trip computer screen, you've got this one here, which will show you, it's not actually cloudy, that's kind of funny. You got your lane keep assist information, your compass, which will change to turn-by-turn directions when you're navigating, your RPM gauge, so your tachometer, and on the right-hand side, you'll notice we've got also a tachometer, digital or analog, drive mode information, tire pressure monitor, your tension level, so it'll monitor whether or not you're getting drowsy if you've been driving for a long time, and it detects based on your steering input if you're getting drowsy. And your trip computers, fuel economy, obviously it's not going to be 23.4 liters per 100 kilometers. And then you can actually go in and change a lot of this stuff as well. Head-up display, I don't know if you're going to be able to see the head-up display. You can kind of see it right there. So head-up display gives you turn-by-turn direction information, as well as your speed, the speed limit, blind spot monitoring info, all that great stuff. Speaking of blind spot monitoring, you do have rear cross traffic alert, as well as rear cross traffic assist. So the vehicle will actually hit the brakes if it detects a passenger or a car driving past you, behind you. So not only do you have forward autonomous emergency braking with assist and adaptive cruise and all that stuff, it even has lane keep assist, but with blind spot monitoring to detect the car. It actually pulls you back into your lane with the brakes as well. It's pretty cool. So basically all the same features as the Palisade. So if you're familiar with the Palisade, the Sonata gets a very, very similar feature package, but in a much more stylish looking car. Well, even that's arguable because the Palisade's beautiful. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions about this vehicle or any Hyundai product, by all means, don't hesitate to leave a comment below. Thank you so much. Don't forget to like and subscribe as well. All right, guys, take care and enjoy the weather and stay safe, stay healthy. Don't forget to keep your distance, and yeah, hopefully we can get through this COVID pandemic quickly and safely. All right, take care, guys.